This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. In the last session, what we were talking about debit credit accounting entry from SAP point of view. Is this clear for everyone? Posting keys, account number, everybody got an idea now how to put entry in SAP?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now let us talk about something called as depreciation. When we talk about depreciation, it is all related to what asset? Current asset or fixed asset?
Fixed asset.
Fixed asset.
When we talk about depreciation, we are referring to a fixed asset. To call it as a fixed asset, how do you say that this is a fixed asset or a non-fixed asset? On what basis?
So life has to be more than 1 year.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Life
Nature of
or
assets.
benefit of the asset must be more than 1 year, and you have a specific categorization of asset which are classified as fixed, like land and building, plant and machinery, furniture, computer, motor cars, etc. If any asset is part of this categorization, it is represented as a fixed asset. Now, any fixed asset we represent, the purpose is to use for our own purpose, or purpose is to sell it to the customer.
Own purpose.
On purpose.
Fixed asset purpose is for own purpose usage, not for the customer sales purpose. If I am buying any asset for selling it to a customer, do we call it as fixed asset or we call it as a stock or inventory?
Inventory.
Token inventory.
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 Anything that is purchased with an intention of selling it to a customer is called as a stock, is called as inventory. It can become a fixed asset only if you are going to use for your own purpose. Is this correct?
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, it is represented as inventory. All right. Now, when you're talking about depreciation, we are talking about fixed assets here. Okay. Now, this fixed asset, is it years? Is this company code specific or is this country specific?
Country specific.
This is country specific. Okay, this is country specific. Anything which is country specific, we call it as legal requirement.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Can we call it as legal requirement? This legal requirement, can we also call it as localization? Right? This is our country specific legal requirement, localization, meaning any point which is related to asset, in short, fixed asset, it is common across the country. Same like a taxation. For example, on a specific product or on a specific service, if tax is to be applied as 12%, every company, every customer will have to bear 12% of the tax.
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes.
This is not specific to a particular customer. This is not specific to any particular vendor. It is common for everyone. Similarly, your asset accounting is also same. At country level, for all your companies, it is the same logic. And wherever you have country specific common requirement, you call them as country specific requirement, legal requirement, or localization. Now, to calculate this depreciation, we need to understand certain basic points. In general, we will be using three types of depreciations to calculate the depreciation value. Now, let's say method of calculating depreciation. We have three methods which we majoritarily use. First one is what? Straight line method.
Yes, sir.
First one is the straight line method. And second one is
Written down value method.
Written down value method. And then third one is useful life method. I hope everybody came across this terminology somewhere or the other, maybe at your academic or somewhere in your project previous company. Because depreciation is mandatory in every month profit and loss account for any company. Without depreciation, no company will prepare their profit and loss account. Is my statement correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If you don't have a fixed asset, you cannot even sit in the office. Am I correct?
Right.
Because
Yes,
for
sir.
you to sit in the office, you need at least a chair, sofa. Chair is a fixed asset. Sofa is also fixed asset.
Yes, sir.
For you to work, you need at least a computer or a laptop. Computer is a fixed asset. Laptop is a fixed asset. In your computer, in your laptop, do you need a different softwares? Maybe antivirus, MS Office, SAP, or any other application. Now, all these applications are again fixed assets. Software, license,
sir.
whatever we buy. Right? Like this, if you look at it without fixed asset, without depreciation, no company will run. It is mandatory in every month financial transactions. Now, straight line method means this is fixed depreciation amount. Is this correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Useful life is also same. Return on value is fixed or it is variable.
It's variable.
This is your variable depreciation amount. Now, how do you calculate straight line method depreciation? For example, here depreciation is equal to asset original value into depreciation rate. Is this correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
For return on value also, is this original value or net book value?
Net book value.
For return on value, it is asset net book value into depreciation rate. What about the third one?
Asset value divided by number of useful life.
Asset value divided by useful life years. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
These are the three ways how you will be calculating your depreciation on a fixed asset. First one, if you take an example, everywhere let us take the same example. Let's say 10%, assuming 15%, life, let me take 7 years. Possible or not?
It's possible.
Yes, sir.
Just an example which we are taking. This is 10%, 15%, and then this is your 7 years. Let's assume that asset value is some fixed number everywhere. If I put asset original value, meaning asset purchase value, if I
Yes,
take
sir.
10,000, If I take 10,000 and the depreciation rate
10%.
10% is 1,000.
this is 10%. Now if you put depreciation, can I simply write depreciation is equal to 10,000 multiplied by 10% or 10 divided by 100?
Yes, sir.
This is 1000. Is this 1000 calculation clear for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is a straightforward calculation which you have to remember. Even SAP also applies same logic in this system. Depreciation here is 1000 and your depreciation is always calculated per year or calculated per month.
Per year.
Per year.
It is always calculated per year, meaning this is 10% PM or 10% PA per month or per annum.
A. Per annum.
Yeah.
10% per annum. This also 15% per month or per annum. This is also 15% per annum. All right. Now here we need to write down this one. Asset net book value we need here, right? How do you get asset net book value?
Original value minus depreciation.
Minus depreciation. Asset value minus depreciation.
Net book value is equal to asset original value minus accumulated depreciation. Accumulated depreciation means depreciation till date.
Yes.
If asset is used for 3 years, 3 years depreciation is accumulated depreciation. If asset is used for 1 month, 1 month depreciation. If asset is used for 1 year, 1 year depreciation. 8 month depreciation. Okay, accumulated depreciation. Okay, let's put year 1 depreciation is equal to. For the first year, what will be the depreciation? Why we need to write year 1, year 2? Because this is not fixed depreciation. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Because we put a variable depreciation, it varies year on year, month on month. When you talk about fixed, it will be fixed every year, it will be fixed every month. Now, is this fixed or is this variable?
Variable.
This is variable. Let us put year 1 depreciation is equal to, in the first year, do you have any existing depreciation or nothing?
Nothing.
For first year, there is nothing, right? You will get existing only after 1 year. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So it will be, first year will be 10,000 multiplied by 15%.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
1,500 first year. Now if I have to put year 2 depreciation is equal to net book value
8,500.
8,500.
Right.
8,500. How this 8,500 is coming? This is 10,000 minus 1,500
Yes, sir.
into again 15%. This is how much?
1250.
1,250.
Not 1225 actually.
25.
8,500 into 15%. 1275.
1275.
55, sir.
1275. Likewise, if you go to third year, what will be the value?
7,225.
Year 3 depreciation is equal to how much?
500 minus
7,225.
7,225.
7,225.
7,225. How it is coming? It is coming based on 8,500 minus 1275. Is this correct? Or 10,000 minus 1,500 and 1275. Either way is okay. Into 15%. Amount?
1084.
1083.75.
1083.
1083.
1083?
84.
84. Okay. Now, is this
But we have
calculation
written
clear?
depreciation rate equal to 10% besides asset net book value,
No, we need to
WDV.
change 15%.
This is to be 15%. I copy pasted. Is this okay now? 15% everywhere.
Yes.
Okay. Point number 2, return on value method or declining balance method, 15% per annum. Is this calculation for the first 3 year clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. Make sure slowly you're able to get some basic fundamental points. That's it. We don't need to get everything at this moment. At least if you're able to guess, okay, this is how depreciation is getting calculated. When you get the depreciation rate, it is not per month, it is always per annum. But depreciation, you have to calculate per annum. But do you need to post annually or you need to post monthly?
We need to go monthly.
Monthly.
Depreciation, you need to post monthly. If 1 year is equal to 1,500, 1 month may be either 1,500 divided by 12 month or 1,500 divided by 365 days into number of days in a month.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I can arrive at my monthly depreciation based on 2 ways. Point number 1, monthly basis. Point number 2, daily basis. Majoritarily,
Yes,
we
sir.
will be using daily basis, not monthly basis. Reason, every month is not having the same number of days, right? Certain months are 30 days, certain months are 31 days, certain months are only 28 days. Now 30 days depreciation, 31 days depreciation cannot be same. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
There should be variation or not for 30 days, for 31 days.
Yes.
Similarly for 28 days. To give this variation, to give the accurate number in your P&L, you need to charge depreciation based on number of days used in a particular month. Okay. Now this is your return on value method. If you go to the third one, useful life method, how do you charge this? I'll copy paste these points here. Original value of asset divided by this one. Let's put asset value is equal to, formula is already here, 10,000, and we need to put life. Life is equal to 7 years. Now depreciation is equal to 10,000 divided by 7.
1429.
How much is it coming?
1429, sir.
1429.
1429.
1429 is equal to 10,000 divided by 7. 1429. Okay. This is your per annum depreciation.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now second year also it is the same 1429. Third year, fourth year.
Yes.
Because it is again fixed depreciation amount. Are these three calculations clear? Straight line, WDV, useful life.
Yes, sir.
So
Clear.
Ajay,
Yes, sir.
If in WDV we want to calculate depreciation monthly, then we will keep reducing the amount as per subsequent months, right? In the second month, we will reduce the amount of first month's depreciation.
No,
So it,
depreciation is not calculated monthly. Depreciation is always calculated yearly. This yearly depreciation you split into 1 year, maybe based on 12 months or maybe based on 365 days.
okay, got it, got it.
Okay, that's why we put PA here per annum.
Okay, okay, thanks.
Let me write one line here. Depreciation is always calculated yearly, posted monthly. Is this correct?
Yes,
Example. Yearly depreciation is equal to 10,000 into 10%. How much it will be? 1,000.
1,000.
Yes.
Monthly depreciation. Those who have background noise, please be on mute. Jaypal, can you please go on mute? Monthly depreciation, we have two ways. We have two ways to calculate monthly depreciation. Option number one, based on number of months. Option number two, based on number of days. Now here it will be 12 months, right? Here 365 days.
yes.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Now what I will do, monthly depreciation is equal to yearly depreciation divided by number of months.
Yes.
In short, it will be yearly depreciation is 1,000 divided by 12 months.
Yes.
And here yearly depreciation by number of days into monthly days.
360.
Yeah.
Right? For example, 1,000 divided by 365 multiplied by your specific month date, days. If I'm talking about May month, in May month, how many days you have?
31.
30%.
31.
31 into 31. Because number of months is my final. I'm going to charge for a particular month. I don't need to do any multiplication again. But here I'm getting 1 day depreciation, right? By 365,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
right? When you
Yes.
divide this by 365, you are going to get 1 day depreciation. But in a month, you have 1 day or multiple days.
Multiple days.
Multiple days.
You have multiple days. Now, to do it, what will be the value? Is equal to 1,000 divided by 12. Keep it only 2 decimal. Why 2 decimal? Because if this is your INR currency, according to INR, there are only 2 decimals.
Yes, sir.
Based on the currency, whatever the number
Yes.
of decimal that you get, put those number of decimal, don't put. Based on the number of decimal, do the rounding. And here it will be is equal to 1,000 divided by 365 first. This is your per month depreciation or per day depreciation?
Per day.
Per day.
Per day. Now you need per month. In bracket, let me say May. How many days in May month?
31.
31.
31 days. You simply put 31 days multiplied by 1 day depreciation. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
This is what
Yeah.
I'm getting. Now, depreciation per month according to monthly logic, according to daily logic. Is this the same or is there any difference?
Difference, sir.
Slight difference.
On a monthly basis, there is a slight difference, but if you take 1 year depreciation, if you total 12-month depreciation, it is the same 1000. If you take 12-month depreciation, again it is the same like 1000. Let's do it. Okay, I will put, let's say, January, February. How many we have till December?
Yes, sir.
12.
We have till December. Okay. Now, how did we calculate it? This is divided by 12. Everywhere I will put the same formula.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
If I do a total, am I getting 1000 exactly here?
Yes, sir.
Right? This is now exactly agreeing with your 1000. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, this one you need to be a little careful because first one we were talking about May month, but we need to actually start from January month. Per month, January, this is February, and so on. Now, make sure number of days here. In January month, how many days?
30.
31.
February,
31.
28.
28.
28.
28.
March,
31.
31.
31.
April,
30.
30.
30.
May,
31.
31.
31, June,
30.
30.
30.
July,
31.
31.
31, August,
31.
31.
30.
31, 31,
30.
September,
30.
30.
30 days, October,
31.
31, November,
30.
30, December,
31.
31. Now what we need to do? You have to simply take a number of days multiplied by per month depreciation, sorry, per day depreciation.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Barabar.
Yes, sir.
Same thing. Number of days multiplied by per day. Same thing. Number of days multiplied by per day. Again, same thing. Number of days into per day. 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 Same thing. 31 days into 2.74. 30 days into 2.74. 31 days into 2.74. Now we need to make sure all these are in two decimals only.
Yes, sir.
Take this into two decimal because in INR there are only two decimal. Now do a total for this is equal to sum from here until here. Is this exactly 1000 again?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Any difference? Any increase decrease is happening in the depreciation?
No.
No, right?
No.
Meaning we need to understand how we are calculating the depreciation per annum and how we are splitting this depreciation into per month. When we do this, how system is calculating the value. Though you are not taking same amount in every month, still your annual depreciation is becoming the same. There is no excess amount, there is no shortage amount. It is exactly 1000.00.
Yes, sir.
right? Even though if you take May month, it is 83.33, 84.93. February month, it is 83.33, it is only 76. But still, overall, there is the same amount, 1000. It is all about you are splitting your per annum 1000 depreciation into 12 months, either on a monthly logic or on a daily logic. Which one is majoritarily followed? Monthly logic or daily logic?
Daily
Daily.
logic.
It is majoritarily followed daily logic. All right. Is this calculation clear? How to calculate depreciation per annum and how you will split depreciation into per month? On a monthly basis, on a daily basis. Calculations are clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Simple
Yes, sir.
calculation.
Yes,
All
sir.
these things are taken care by SAP. You don't even need to take calculator. Nothing is required. Everything is taken care by SAP. The only point is we need to understand how system is doing this calculation. Even if you take a calculator, if you do 1 plus 1, it will be 2 only. In short, whatever system is doing, whatever you are understanding are supposed to be the same. Then there is no point. When system only doing everything, is this tough or is this easy?
Easy.
It is easy. If you have to sit, take a calculator, find out everything, then there is a chance of we making some mistake. When system is taking care of everything, chances are very less. If there is any mistake, it may be either your configuration problem or your understanding problem. Only two possibilities. Okay, this is your asset accounting in short. Now
Sir,
within the asset,
hello.
yes.
Straight line method, how many years is calculated? Sir?
What is this?
Straight line method, how many years calculated?
No years. Until it becomes zero, you keep applying the percentage.
The asset value is fixed every year.
Here, if you say, if I put this, for example, asset value, let me take 10,000. Is this okay?
Okay.
I'll put SLM 10%. SLM 10% means what?
Every year
Straight
10%.
line.
Straight line method 10%. Okay. Take 3 columns. First one is year, value, sorry, year, depreciation, and then net book value. First year, what is depreciation value?
1,000.
1,000.
1,000.
1,000. What will be the net book value?
9,000.
9,000.
9,000.
9,000,
9,000.
right? Your asset value is 10,000.
10,000.
In the first year, there is a 1,000 depreciation. If you deduct this 1,000 depreciation from first year, it will be what? 9,000. And in the second year, again you will deduct how much?
1,000.
1,000.
1,000.
It will be
8,000.
8,000.
8,000.
third year,
1,000.
1,000 depreciation
it will
and
be
next
7,000.
7,000.
7,000.
until you arrive at zero here. Keep applying the percentage. Keep repeating it. Okay. It's a continuous activity until this becomes zero and until you are using the asset. Sometimes you will not use the asset until its life. You may be selling it in between. Possible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. possible.
You will have to
Yes, sir.
stop either when you sell the asset or when the asset value becomes zero. Either of this, whatever is coming earlier. This is in case of straight line method. In case if you take something like this, WDV method. First year it is the same.
Yes, sir.
Second year
It's
9,000.
900.
900.
900.
so it will be on this into 10%, and this will be 9,000 minus
8,100.
900.
8,100.
Third year
810 rupees.
into 10%, and this will be 8100 minus this. Is this right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Like this, you keep repeating. Into
7290.
10%, and this minus this until this becomes zero. It takes long time for WDV method.
Yes, sir.
It takes long time for WDV method to make it zero. Till when you need to continue? Until asset value becomes zero, or until asset is disposed, or until asset is retired, sold. Clear? In case if you take third one, let's say, what is this? Useful life, let's say 7 years. What we need to do?
Depreciation divided by 7.
First year, this will be 10,000 divided by 7. Am I right?
Yes.
Sir.
And this will be 10,000 minus this.
Yeah.
Second year, again the same amount. This will be this minus this. Third year, again same amount. Because useful life is also fixed amount every month, every year.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now you need to continue this for how many years?
Till it becomes 0.
7 years.
Become zero or we sell it.
No.
7.
Not till it becomes zero.
7
It will
years.
strictly 7
7
years.
years. 7
7
years,
years
sir.
only, sir.
Only in case of a percentage, continue until it becomes zero. Okay, only in case of a percentage, continue until it becomes zero. In case of a life, strictly apply 7 years only. Now if I put 4, 5, 6, 7. Every year it will be the same amount. This minus
sir.
this. This minus this. This minus this. Sorry. This minus this. And this minus this. Is this becoming zero at 7th year or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Meaning, is there
Ajay,
any
for
confusion
example,
here?
yeah, I have a question, Ajay. Let's say after 5th year, I realize that I want to use this asset another 5 years. So is it possible, or we should not, we should
You
always
cannot
use only for 7
increase
years in this case?
only for 7 years because all these are audited. There is physical asset auditing. You will get the auditors,
Okay.
right? They will look
Yeah,
at your balance sheet. From there, they will see the asset listing. Whatever the assets you are showing in your balance sheet, you have to show them physically. Where are these assets? When did you buy the asset? They know that, okay, this particular asset life is only 7 years. You already purchased maybe 7 years ago. It is already 7 years completed. Ideally, are we supposed to use this asset or not?
No, sir.
No, but in some
We need to
cases,
dispose it.
if machinery is there, but the companies will decide to continue to use another 2-3 years. So we should not extend our useful life in that case.
No, you have to ensure your asset is not becoming zero. Keep some value here. Instead of keeping it 0, you show 1 rupee. It should not become 0. If it becoming 0, cannot be used. If my asset contains any value, I can use it. So that is where you will use some normal minimum value for every asset. Though life is over, it is still in the usable condition, right?
Yes.
You can still
in
use
sixth
it.
year, in this example, in 6th year, let's say the value, net book value is 1428, correct? So
Right.
on 6th year, I realized I want to use this asset another 3 years.
Okay.
So, I mean, whether it is possible, like we can use
No,
in the
anything
system
if you
or
put,
no? Okay,
not possible. If you keep
not
it,
possible.
let's say from here you decided to keep it another 3 years, then it is becoming 7 plus 3, 10 year.
Correct.
Now everywhere system will recalculate. It will do 10,000 divided by 10. It will be 10. Now system will tell in first year you posted this, but ideally it is supposed to be this, and you charged 428 extra depreciation. It will start showing this. Because in asset accounting, manual intervention is not allowed. Everything is automatic. No manual intervention. We cannot manipulate the number. That is why what you will do if you want to use it for next 3 years, or if you want to extend the life of the asset, you just need to keep some value left in the asset so that it will not become 0. Asset will be active. As long as asset value is not 0, it is active. And when the asset is active, you can use it.
Sir, had a doubt in this.
Yes.
Sir, in case after 5 years I had some machinery problem, so I had I have an engine problem after 5 years, so I changed the engine. So it will add any value for that, or it will directly depreciation?
No, you can add. You have additions.
Okay.
You can add asset additions. That engine value, whatever you added, you can increase the value of the asset. Maybe at 10,000, you added 2,500 rupees per engine. Then you can put 2,500 as an addition entry.
Yeah, okay, sir.
But
Okay.
that 2,500, it will consider still 7 years useful life, right? Which means that we
No,
are ending by no?
not like that.
Okay.
Because life is 7 years. For example, you added in 5th year, 2,500.
Correct.
Now in 5th year, 6th year, 7th year, depreciation will be more.
Oh, which means that we are ending by 7th year. So we should not
7th
use
year.
that more than, okay.
It will not increase. System will not calculate a depreciation beyond 7 years. Because your formula itself, value divided by 7, right? In the formula, how we are doing? In the formula, you are applying by 7 here.
Yeah,
And
we
these
apply
are
7th
all
year.
legal requirements which you cannot change, which I cannot change. Tomorrow, if any audit is happening, they will simply put Excel sheet only. They'll ask you to, okay, what is your asset value? 10,000. They will simply do 10,000 divided by 7. In your accounting, if it is not this number, they will tell you did something manipulation. Straightforward. Am I correct? Every company will have
So, sir,
assets
initially,
in tens, in hundreds, or in thousands. Number of assets.
in thousands.
If we wanted to use this asset for 3 more years at the time of 6th month, so anyhow it will be going to be, the value will be 0, right? How we will keep some value for it without getting it to 0?
Some setting is there, then whatever the amount you put, for example, I told the system keep 1 rupee in the asset. Then last year, instead of depreciating 1428, it will depreciate how much? 27.
27.
There is a 1 rupee left. As long as your net book value is some number, asset is active. The moment it is 0, asset is deactive. If this is 0, it is not part of my asset list. It is not part of my balance sheet. Is this correct?
Yes.
Right, for that we have some setting. See, even you, if I make it 0, even if I sell it in the scrap, I will get some value or not?
Yes, sir.
Technically, let's say you take laptop only. I will tell laptop life is only 4 years or only 5 years. After 5 years, will our laptop not work? It will work, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
If I say the car life is only
Yes,
4
sir.
years, car life is only 5 years. After 5 years, car will not work. It will work, right? Point number one, what companies will do? They will sell these cars to the employees or to somebody before it expires, or they will keep some memo value, meaning the short value they will keep it and then they'll run the asset. If you are using the asset must hold some value here in the asset register in the balance sheet. If no value, you cannot use it. At least 1 rupee it should show.
So thereafter, there won't be any depreciation because there will be 1 rupee, so no depreciation.
No
further.
depreciation. No depreciation further. And when you scrap it, when you sell it, you will realize the profit. Value of the asset is 1 rupee, you're selling it for 200 rupees. You'll get 99 rupee profit. That's why you call it as a scrap value, residual value, right?
Yes.
And these things, you will be given the clear-cut requirement by the user. Client will tell us. Because we are not the accountants, right? Are we the accountants? No. Your client will tell, no, I don't want to make my asset zero. I will still use it. Then you should know how to keep it active, right? By putting some minimum number, minimum value. Am I right? If you know these points, it is more than sufficient. Beyond that, nothing is required. And you should know why they will keep it like that. And these are all country specific legal requirements, fixed asset. That's what we listed.
So if you keep 1 rupees, like it's going to be any audit issue.
No audit issue. That is standard only. That is common. Everybody will use the same thing.
Hello.
Thank you.
Okay.
So in
Now,
8th
when
year
he
also we
said
keep 1 rupee.
it will be there in the books until it becomes zero, even if it is 20 years, it will still show 1 rupee only.
Then there is no depreciation for going years, right? Like
No
8th year,
depreciation.
9th year.
No depreciation. And you have to scrap it. Or you'll have to retire it, you'll have to sell it after that
Okay.
to make it zero. Okay, and here we've listed a point called country specific legal requirement or localization, meaning this is not your client choice. Every country will have the rules and regulation for fixed asset. Am I correct?
Sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Every country will have rules and regulations for fixed asset. According to this rules and regulation, every company will follow. According to those rules and regulation guidelines provided by the client, you set up the system. Like GL, AP, AR, you can set up straightforward. Asset accounting, taxation, you cannot set up straightforward. Even for the taxation, we understood it was country specific.
Yes,
You are
sir.
my friend, I will not give any tax. Okay, I will give you discount and tax. Possible or not possible?
Not possible.
Not possible.
Not possible.
Possible.
No matter, even if I use it for
Not
my own purpose, I still have to deduct the tax. I still have to
Yes, sir.
charge or calculate the tax because these are legal requirements. These are country specific objects. No exception, no matter what. If you're doing a transaction, it must be applied as per the law. If you are referring to Indian accounting, according to Indian accounting, apply the relevant depreciation. If it is taxation, according to Indian accounting, apply the relevant tax percentage. Anything which is not followed here, auditor will not sign your books, auditor will not verify your accounting. Is this correct or not?
Yes, sir.
At
Yes,
the
sir.
end, you have to get your financials
Yes, sir.
audited, right? Your trial balance, P&L balance sheet, audited, signed, sealed by the chartered accountant or any audit firm? They will verify point to
Yes, sir.
point. Anything, even if they get 1 rupee difference, they will ask you why there is a 1 rupee difference here. They want you to open the transaction, give me the invoice, tell me how you calculated. If you tell no, we put this system only calculated like this. Then as a FICO consultant, you will be in the picture. Why system is calculating wrong? Are we supposed to be answerable or not? For any asset, if auditor found any incorrect calculation, now auditor will raise a point or not query? Yes, so and so asset, when we check,
They will
depreciation
raise.
is not aligned. Depreciation is not correct. Please justify. Now user will have to give the justification why that value is not matching with 10% logic or 7 years logic, whatever, in that particular country, according to the accounting standard. Now user will simply tell, I also don't know, we just captured it. Everything happens in SAP only, we don't do anything manually. Then what user will do? User will tell, we got so and so audit query. Can you please help us how system calculated this number? Easily possible. Now here, as a FICO consultant, we need to make the user understand how system is calculating that value or not. To do it, first of all, do we need to understand or not? Yes or no?
Right.
Yes, sir.
And then, if required, you may also have to explain how the system is working to the auditor also. No surprise. You may be part of a meeting, you may be part of a call in which you will also find the auditor, chartered accountant. He might ask how system is working, how these calculations are happening, what controls are in the place in the SAP system. Then you may have to explain them. Don't think I will do the config, my task is over. You may have to talk to the auditor also. For all these things to be done, to be handled properly, no other option, we have to know this. No exception, no other option. Don't even think why I will have to talk. You will come across a situation where you may be part of a meeting where auditor is sitting, your business is sitting, and you also have to be part of the meeting. And wherever they are not able to understand, wherever they need a clarification, you may have to justify, you may have to explain them how system is working. Client will tell, user will tell what is their business process, but you need to tell how this is working in SAP, what controls are there in SAP. Agree? And make sure you may come across this situation, especially during your audits, year end. Even in your interview, you are questioned about year end activities or not. Month end activity, year end activity. At that situation, you may come across different scenarios, which you have to be aware of. Then it will be easy for you to talk.
I have a query. Can a
Yes.
company change its depreciation method? For example, it is starting use the WDV method, but later they changed in a different method, means
No,
straight line
not
method.
possible. No. Because these are predefined by the accounting principles, accounting standard. If you are in India, you calculate a depreciation according to life or according to percentage.
Okay.
How is it calculated in India?
According to life.
According to life, not percentage. In India, we don't apply percentage. Not 10% and not 15% or not 20%. For every asset, as per Indian accounting standard, there is a predefined life. For example, you're talking about furniture. Now your accounting principle is telling for all the furniture, deduct 5-year life. Then any furniture I buy divided by 5 years, no matter what it is. Now I have no control over it to change. If I'm changing, I'm deviating the accounting.
Sir, how
And
the
it will
life
be a
will
catch in the audit.
fine for any asset?
Government, it is decided by the accounting standard. So we just need to follow whatever is given by the accounting.
Okay.
Okay, we just need to follow. For example, you take any tax and you will take a product and they say that 12% tax. And we cannot go for the justification why 12%, right? All we need to do is follow 12%. Am I correct?
Yes.
Because it is legal requirement decided by the government of India, tax authority. Yes, no? In the similar way, depreciation is also decided by the respective country authority. Whatever the legal authority is there, and they will be deciding it. And it will be followed strictly across the country by every company. Nobody is exception to it. That is where we are talking about this line. Legal requirement. Legal means country specific, not in your hand, not in my hand. All we need to do is follow the guidelines provided by the respective accounting principle, respective accounting standard. Okay, these points on the asset accounting are clear. Only the depreciation calculation, these points. Further, we don't require at this moment, because for further points we need this basic understanding initially. Is this basic fundamental point with respect to depreciation clear or unclear?
Clear, sir.
Clear, sir.
Clear, sir.
Right? These points are important. Just when you get this Excel sheet, look at one more time. Just think, okay, if my depreciation is this is how I'm calculating. Per month I'm arriving at this way. Per annum I am arriving at this way. Per day I'm arriving at this way. Then it is more than easy. Whatever you do in asset accounting, you feel it is very simple. Because this is the easiest topic in SAP FI. This is the most easiest topic, where you don't need to do anything. Everything is taken care by system only. For all other topics, we have to interfere, we have to calculate, find out everything is right? Here, you just need to put the number. All depreciation value, everything is automatically calculated and posted by the SAP. You just need to ensure requirement you understood clearly, configuration you did properly, and everything is automatically taken care. And you would have heard many people telling asset accounting is difficult. Anybody heard?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Why everybody will tell asset accounting is difficult? Because in asset accounting, manual entries, manipulations are not allowed. You cannot do anything in asset accounting. If you understand the logic, you understand everything. If you don't understand the logic, you will not understand anything. It is like automatic. You cannot do anything in automatic, right? If it is manual, you can do something. If it is automating, you cannot interfere anywhere in the system. You have to understand the system logic. Accordingly, you have to understand asset accounting. That's it. Then you will find it is very simple. Otherwise, you will find this is the most tricky topic. This is the more difficult. People will not even put asset accounting on the resume. If you put asset accounting on your resume, your profile is more highlighted. No surprise, half of your interview is only on asset accounting. 30-minute interview, 15-minute you can spend only on asset accounting. Because not everybody is good at asset accounting. Not everybody feels it is simple. Majoritarily, everybody will tell this is difficult. The reason, you cannot do anything manually here. You cannot control it. You have no control on the asset accounting. You need to understand the system behavior, accordingly set up the system.
Hi, if the company has 4 to 5 assets differently, can it have calculation method, different calculation method for each asset?
Yes. It is different for each calculation method. Furniture, land, building, motor car, software, and then you have computers and all, right? For every category, it's a different. And all this part of your requirement, which we will do. Once we are on the asset accounting topic, you will understand everything in detail. And before that, if you know these basics, when we are on the asset accounting topic, it is easy for everybody to understand, feel that it is easiest topic in SAP FI. You will play with the asset accounting like ABCD. And you will tell that in entire SAP FI, I felt only asset accounting easy. This will be your feeling after that. Only initial effort you'll have to put, rest and all is taken care by SAP. Let anybody ask anything, any number is coming from SAP, you have the reason behind that. Simply you will take pen, paper, or you will take an Excel sheet. You will explain it to any user, any auditor, any client. This is how the number is coming. That is what they want. What is possible, what is not possible. You will be in a position to decide how system is behaving crystal clear. You will not even get 0.1 difference. Your calculation, system calculation are exactly the same. Not even 0.01 difference. Will you be definitely confident or not? And even to somebody, if you have to talk, you will talk in a different way. You have to project your experience in a different way. You'll have to project your knowledge in a different way, with which the other person should feel, yes, this candidate knows the logic, this candidate knows the concept. And that will give you whatever you're looking for, your job or whatsoever. Okay. Go through these points. When I say go through these,
about amortization?
that we will talk when we are especially in the asset accounting.
Okay.
Okay, so we will go in a sequential order. Straight away, we will not go to different concepts, different points, just to ensure we will not get into confusion. In sequential order, you will understand everything.
Okay.
So now what we understood, we only understood how depreciation is calculated, how asset value is getting decreased on a monthly basis, yearly basis. Once these points are clear, and accordingly we will add different scenarios, different requirements from the real environment. All right, fine, then go through these points for today, and then the remaining points we will be discussing in the tomorrow's session.
Ajay, hello. Ajay, regarding the access